Okay, why?
Okay, we live.
Okay, alright, so today we have Microsoft Project Scorpio, better known as Xbox One X.
Yes! So,
we had this lovely shipping label.
yeah.
It's very, maybe there's something more exciting on the inside though. Are we going to do
Probably
that
not.
one?
No, I was wrong. Oh, check this out. This is, okay. This is the unboxer in me kind of coming out here. But this is an entirely new trick that I've never seen before. Look at this. No. We're focused on the box right now. This is an unboxing video, okay? It's not about the Xbox One X, it's about the box.
Oh, but it is about the box, because it's an Xbox.
Why did I invite you?
I don't know.
Oh, right, I actually know. So, John has actually been doing our console content for a while now. You may know him best as our writer / sometimes host for Tech Quickie. You did the PlayStation 4 Pro.
I did.
And you
The
did
Xbox One S, the one before this.
And the Xbox One S as well. So John, every once in a while, makes an appearance as a writer over on LTT, and so he's going to be the one covering this. But check this out. The printing is only on the inside of the box. You notice that?
Yeah, because when this came into the office, I was sitting here thinking, oh, the outside box is just like this ugly shipping cart, and there'll be something more interesting, like actually inside of it. But it's like nicely lined with the Xbox One X branding.
So I want to know. You know what I think happened? Look at this. Look at that. Okay, here's what happened. See how this is plain, and this is not. They were gonna ship them like this. And then they decided not to because they probably didn't want the shipments getting stolen. I bet $100.
Really?
This was how the box was supposed to ship.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go.
For the review units. Because you can see right there, that was designed to sit on the outside.
Whoa.
See? But then they probably didn't want couriers leaking to the press that Xbox One X shipments were going out. And they were like, so someone probably caught this, like someone at the agency probably designed this box, and then someone at Microsoft probably went, holy crap, we can't do this.
Yeah, could you imagine someone just like dumping this on our doorstep? Like, they don't do that, but imagine if they did. You know?
But like think about it. A lot of influencers, like especially YouTubers, are just people working out of their homes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so back when we were working out of my house,
that would happen. Yeah.
That happened
just
all
leave
the
stuff,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and honestly, we preferred it that way because FedEx and UPS, like all those guys, they just knew who we were.
Yeah.
They knew we were constantly getting this crap, and they knew that like we'd get it. So they would just like leave stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't wait for it. They wouldn't take it away to have them come back later and have you sign for it.
No, because like we specifically talked to them and told them not to do that. So I have already gotten all the excitement that I needed out of this video.
Okay, we're done.
So that's it. Xbox One X unboxing. Okay.
We'll so we have this nice little insert here with it's a book. Okay, so let's see what the book is. So you get a shot of the book, Dennis.
Hey, did we ever do that unboxing of our Tech Quickie yearbook? Did we ever post it on social?
No.
We did post it on social, but there was no video unboxing. So spoiler alert, content coming. Maybe we can do it quick.
We could throw it on like Twitter or something at least, like a video.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Stay tuned for that. But back to this, we have this nice Xbox One X book. It's nicely textured, as Dennis is pointing out with his fingers. Okay, we have a little look.
Whoa.
We have a little look at the. I'm guessing, okay.
Like making of?
Maybe the making of the Xbox here, or maybe this is just a stylized sort of way for them to present it on this like industrial-looking machinery here. And okay, it's like a little guide.
Oh, is this a reviewer's guide?
It looks like it is a reviewer's guide, yeah.
Well, that's good because I don't know anything about it yet.
Well, here's what I can tell you. So the chip inside of it is an AMD chip. It's 8 cores. It's
I think it's still Jaguar based, right?
I'm not sure. I think that's right though. 2.3 gigahertz. As far as a PC GPU equivalent, it's not entirely clear. So
right.
I've heard kind of maybe like a GTX 1060, kind of like an RX 480 or 580 maybe, but it's not quite clear. But what is clear is it's the most powerful thing we've seen yet in the living room console.
And it has 12 gigs of GDDR5.
It does. It has 12 gigs of GDDR5, so no HBM or anything like that, but it should be more than enough for a console. The big selling point here is it does feature 4K and native 60 FPS. If any of you guys watched our PS4 Pro review, that did have some 4K games, but it was at a lower frame rate that it did run natively, but it wasn't at 60. So
this is interesting. One of the four things, I'm like, oh, it's faster CPU, more RAM, and faster GPU.
Facial hair.
Check this out: a 50% faster hard drive.
What were they using before? Isn't that the first question that comes up?
They were probably using a basic 5400 RPM drive, if I recall correctly. I could. Okay, more console-oriented people, please correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I don't know how much I can and can't reveal about the trip that I made yesterday. I can say I was at Monolith Productions, there's that. What else can I say? You know what? I can say that a faster drive would help load higher resolution textures more quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though this isn't relevant for a lot of people anymore, even on a PC, if you're going from a 54 to a 7200 RPM hard drive, even if you're not stepping up to an SSD, there's still definitely a performance difference there. So.
Okay, so it comes with Assassin's Creed Origins. Holy
Call of Duty.
crap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they sent
Disneyland
Adventures. I am so FIFA 18. My kind of game. My kind of game. There we go.
Holy crap!
I actually played
everything.
I actually played the Forza 7 demo for PC. It's a beautiful game. So I like to see how it looks on this.
Seriously come with all of these? Oh yeah. Minecraft. So these are the guys we visited yesterday. Oh balls!
Break. Yeah.
Wow.
Battlefront 2?
Super Lucky's Tale. Oh, I'm totally down to play that. Thank you for repositioning that, Dennis. And then also...
Planet Earth in 4K! Oh, this will be dope.
Oh, I'm totally down to watch that.
We should do some after-work screenings of Planet Earth 2.
We just put a 4K projector in the boardroom.
Done. We're doing it.
Yes!
After-work screenings. We do it up big at LMG. It's like this nature
documentary.
It's like a nature documentary, but it has like beautiful cinematography.
Yeah, and it's really narrated by David Attenborough, so it's like...
And he's a big deal.
It's so soothing to watch, actually. Like animals are like tearing each other apart, but you're just like...
You're like, this is like so
serene, relaxing.
I'm so content to watch this antelope get ripped apart by this lion.
I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
No,
I have. Taryn said it's really good.
Taryn will know. He will know, wouldn't he? Okay, now we have the console itself. So.
Okay, so 4K Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD, HDR. So that's the big stuff here. Is 4K
60, native 4K 60,
native 4K 60,
yeah.
High dynamic range, and apparently some games will even support Dolby Atmos. So Gears, I think, is first.
It does have spatial sound, and if you guys aren't familiar with Dolby Atmos, shameless plug, there's a tech quickie on it, but the gist of it is it encodes...
I can't bring you anywhere.
It encodes sounds as objects instead of specific channels, so when they move around the room, it's a little bit more precise, and it's a more realistic sense of space you get with the sound. So
okay, so Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold, so that's pretty cool.
Should we do the...
Here, I'll do this one. You do that one.
Okay. Linus is going to take out the accessories. I'm going to fetch the console.
See, this box isn't nearly as exciting. I was so amped to discover the secret story behind that other box. This one is white on all sides. It's just a plain white box. Although, interesting fact, it actually does cost significantly more to get a white box, and then significantly more again to get one that's white on both sides. Little things you don't think about until you try to package something, And if there's anyone who knows packages,
I'm sure. So what else is in the accessories box there, Linus?
A controller.
Okay, you want to get that controller out for us there? Oh, we got some cables.
HDMI cable and a power cable.
Ooh. So that's a cleaner looking console. Wow. It's really heavy. It is. It's quite heavy. It's a little bit cleaner look than the Xbox One S, which is the previous iteration.
Yeah, a little more curvy. It looks a little more consumery.
Well, the Xbox One S was actually quite rectangular, but on the top it had the air vents. But this is it's a completely smooth look. Very minimalist on the outside. You see the front. You got a eject button here, an IR receiver. Over here we have a USB port. But that's kind of it for the front.
Everyone's saying drop it, but you guys,
Yeah.
it's John. It's not me. John doesn't
No.
drop stuff.
I try not to drop things. So let's spin around to the back here. We can look at some of the I/O. So power on the left. A couple of HDMI ports in and out there. So if you have like a satellite or cable TV set-top box you want to plug in, you can. A couple of USB 3.0 ports there. There might be 3.1. I'm not sure, but they're super speedy either way.
Probably 3.0, if I had to guess.
For a console, yeah. An IR out
Whoa,
and
look at that heatsink.
an optical out jack and an Ethernet port. Oh yes, and if you look inside that vent there is a very, very hefty looking heatsink there.
I'm guessing that's how they're dealing with the smaller chassis compared to. I mean, is this even smaller than the 1S?
I don't think it's smaller than the 1S. They're probably about comparable in size. I could probably look it up.
It's
but
really small compared
yeah.
to the 1, though.
We'll do a side-by-side physical comparison
Yeah.
in our full review
Yeah.
of the S and the X. So.
We still have a 1, right?
Yes, we do. It's kicking around here somewhere. We've got one. Like
I think
the original.
Burkle might have it.
Oh. We will. Okay. Well, we might get in touch with Nikki V. We can get one
Yeah.
somewhere else, but we'll. But the S was
But we do have an
significantly
S.
smaller than the first one anyway. So.
Wow, it's really compact.
I wonder how loud it's going to be when we turn it on.
What's interesting is the power in jack is here, but it looks like these look like power supply components over here. So intake vent wise, it looks like it's fully open along the side here. So lots of cooling there. That looks like it might be the hard drive mount, but obviously we haven't had it open yet. And I actually have to confess I didn't watch Luke's teardown. And then more vents here. The front is also vented along the bottom here. So basically what I'm guessing is there's a couple of fans positioned kind of somewhere on the inside that are pushing air, basically pulling air in everywhere and then pushing it out the back through both the power supply here and then what would be the CPU GPU heatsink right here, and it's quite hefty.
Is the textured bottom like a vent as well, or no it's not?
No, that's just the texture.
It's open on the sides here.
Yeah,
so.
and it's even open on the bottom of this side.
Yeah.
I actually like the ID a lot. I think they've learned a lot since the Xbox One. Because this looks really clean. I mean,
It does. There should be enough airflow, and they've done it so like the sides don't look obviously super like open and grody, but you can tell that it can vent out of there.
Drop
So.
Yeah.
it. Drop it. Drop it.
what?
Everyone
No, I'm
wants
not
to
going to
drop
drop it.
Everyone's
Yeah.
saying drop
We were
it.
not dropping the $500 console.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we saved that for the the $5,000 gold-plated one. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. This is too small potatoes for us to
Yeah.
drop and permanently
Would
damage.
we even
Controller. I think this is just a standard Elite controller.
Yeah, I don't even. Is that even an elite?
Oh no, you're
controller?
right. It's not even an
No,
Elite.
it's
It's just a standard controller.
we have an elite controller, so
we
if
do,
you want to
yeah.
have the definitive Xbox One X experience, go grab it from downstairs.
Just regular ones. Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it. So, guys, stay tuned. John's going to be hard at work on pretty much just this from now until when our video goes up. So
Yeah, I'll be working on this next week.
yeah, should be, I mean, I don't know if we've 100% nailed down what our angle is, but you can
No,
expect.
we're going to talk about that on Monday, I think.
Yeah, so we'll talk. I mean, maybe let us know. So this video will go unlisted once we're done streaming, but maybe let us know some things you'd like to see. I mean, obviously, some image quality comparison has been a staple of our console coverage in the past. We've typically included a similarly priced PC config and talked a little bit about some of the games that are cross-platform. Remember too, like you actually have the choice between which platform you want to play it on now, thanks to Play Anywhere. So a lot of these titles will work in UWP as well as on the console itself. So talking about which one you might want to play it on would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you saw any of the launch titles that we had in the box that you might want to, well, not necessarily launch titles, but the ones they included that you might want us to focus on. Gears of War 4 has been a popular one in the past.
That would be really helpful.
Yeah.
We'll probably whip out the thermal camera.
Yeah.
I would think that would make a lot of sense compared to the 1S.
Yeah, I'd really like to see how this thing dissipates heat because you showed off that big old heatsink it has.
So we actually have a bunch of 4K Ultra HD test titles as well. So what we could do is we could fire them up on the W7 signature here, see if we can discern any difference between the 1S and the 1X, although I wouldn't expect anything.
Well,
that seems like actually maybe kind of a waste of time.
it might be. Well, this has HDR support, but so does the 1S. So,
Yeah.
So I feel so maybe
we could maybe just throw them all through it, make sure everything's working, because a lot of people had complained that in the very early days of the 1S, 4K Blu-ray compatibility wasn't great.
Yes.
So we've got at least least 8 to 10 titles that we could just kind of throw through here and make sure they're all working okay.
Might as well. It's kind of a tricky thing, especially because they don't even have like 4K Blu-ray drives for PCs yet for some reason. So
There's one.
there's one. Okay.
There's one Pioneer
There's
one
exactly one.
that we had to import from Japan.
Do we know how much it costs?
It was quite expensive.
Yeah.
It was like by the time you buy that and a PC that can drive it, you might as well
just get
an
this,
Xbox.
yeah.
So, okay, so guys,
There it
thanks
is.
for tuning in to our random little unboxing here. And John, now you've got everything beautifully arranged to get started on here.
Yes, beautifully arranged. We got the Alliance is running away. We've got the got the styrofoam.
Yeah. All right. So
All right,
guys,
thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.
I just press finish, right?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Are you sure on? Okay, stop.